And I got a whole lot of shots. Hang around a whole lot of robbers. And I got a bad cop. Put a bad in cop.
Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. I said I would never get this far. Think that we don't see who you are. Nothing to the bank, like ha. I said I'm talking too much blah, blah, blah. So, where did you go? Now it's good. Tickets to my stadium. She love it when she hear me on the radio. I know it's hard to swallow. You're my sorry that you can't get over me. Now you're out my life, I'm so late. I used to have friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they get me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Close to my enemies. Let's go. I knew better. When I told you thought I was playing, huh? Yeah. But I'm in this litter. She wanted to buy, but I told her that. She look at me like she's surprised, packing the boat. And I'm on my own, the box to go for 35. I tried to put them on my body, they turning the enemies right before. I'm a whole lot of friends. With no features, just to show it down. That's some better place, he can make it shake, guaranteed. I know you think that I ain't see it. And I know you got a car to make me go and buy it. The little freeze on the camera, we can call it these friends. I like the autumn every year they leave. And I'm a in the pie, so I'm in the bag. I don't believe it. It's supposed to start deceiving and not.
Sad friends out. Used to keep money tennis show. Only held me down when you wanted me to drown. It's too late to change around. Don't try to tell me that you're happy now. Sad friends, now I got enemies. Used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Money tend to show all the tendencies. Enemies, yeah, so sad. Made it back tenfold. I stay out doing what I want for it. Tenfold. We was fighting bad. Remember I was 2-0. Was fighting the pressures and deserve I was moving. I was down low, but still I always kept my head up. Get my head up. I don't wanna die. I ain't gonna die. Stay there. Cold-hearted, gotta keep it healthy, I wanna die young. I'd rather be I'm gon' put bills to get my rich. Tell me why I gotta die quick. Go round again.
Nigga, they count me out from top of my bullets, I'm
loading my clips, I'm writing down names, I'm making a list, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones are dying, the fake ones is lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my the Dippy is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it too. All of my beat, I'm all of my butt. It's all that you did, I do it from time I might see the shit, I like it, but I'm not gonna trip, I ain't talking that shit, but she did, she rich, I wrote with some things, I love you to death, I got you here, but not all of them rich, but good as the bread.
Stay with it, stay strong!
That's my definition, it's why I can't quit.
I'll wait. You don't have to hurry. I'll wait.
Right now.
Here we go.
I'm putting some load in my clips, I'm writing their names, I'm taking their lips, I'm checking it twice and I'm getting them hit. The real ones are dying, the fake ones are lit. The game is off balance, I'm back on my the chili is dirty, my sneakers is dirty, but that's how I like it to all of my feet. I just poured something in my
More
hurting this like I'm covering up my side. I don't qualify for you, some type regular life. But you could see what we seeing, but got that thing up our line. So we praise it, we are my people who feel like I'm appreciated. Just live your life by your music and let them know latest. I know forsaken, don't even break it. So that I know hey, I take for that, we are gonna make it easier. It's much easier.
I worked all day and gonna work hard loving on you. When you all over that dance floor, right out of them high shoes. And the way that we can sleep right out of that barn door. And when I take you home, don't worry, babe, I'm gonna kick them up on the porch. Might have a little dirt on my boots, but I'm taking you uptown tonight. Might have a little mud on my wheels, but they're gonna shine with you up inside. Right off them tonight. Right off them tonight. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots. Got a little dirt on my boots.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chandler Baseball Complex, where today's matchup features the visiting Basha Bears and your Chandler Wolves. Today across Chandler we celebrate Senior Day. This is a day where we recognize the graduating seniors and their families and wish them good luck on their next venture. We also To begin, we will recognize the seniors from the Basha Bears. Number 2, Brady Campbell. Number 3, Lucas Greenbank. Number 5, Nate Pokorney. Number 16, Kyle Cocking. And number 19, Angel Diaz. Congratulations, seniors. Best of luck. And now, the graduating senior class for the Chandler Wolves and their families, beginning with number 2, Brody Sexton, and his parents, Wes and Angie Sexton. Brody's lettered in baseball 3 years. His teacher that made the most impact during his time here was Mr. Murray, because he always made class interesting in some way. His favorite baseball memory is when Blake Heffron ripped off every finger on his batting gloves. And his plans for next year is Brody will be attending Yavapai College and playing baseball. Congratulations, Brody. Next up is number 4, Tate Scott, with his parents, Angus and Ashley Scott. Tate's lettered in baseball 3 years, and his teacher that made the most impact during his time here was Mrs. Moxley, because she lets us leave class early and she makes class enjoyable. His favorite Chandler baseball memory is Carson Gnetz jumping off the cages and going through the roof of the shed. He's still undecided for next year, and he's just having fun. Congratulations, Tate. Next up is number 5, Nathan Ortiz, and his parents, Robert and Amber Ortiz. Nate's lettered in baseball the last 2 years, and his teacher that made the most impact during his time here was Mr. Gonzalez, because he is the chillest teacher ever and has good conversations with me every day. His favorite baseball memory was the trip to Kofa last year on the bus with the boys, especially on the drive back. His plans for next year, he will be going to Chandler Gilbert Community College. Congratulations, Nate. Up next, number 6, Aiden Shumaker and his parents, JD and Jane Shumaker. Aiden's lettered in baseball the last 3 years. His teacher that made the most impact is Mr. Deere, because he's super chill and he talks about how good the Chicago Cubs are. Right. What is your favorite Chandler baseball memory? His is the Kofa trip last year and throwing a complete game on senior night last year. Aiden will be attending Chandler Gilbert next year and playing baseball there. Congratulations, Aiden. Next up, number 8, RJ Saenz, with his mother and father, Sherry and Richard Saenz. He lettered this year in baseball. His teacher that made the most impact during his time here was Coach Lopez, because he made me love high school and made me a better man. His favorite baseball memory is spending every day with my best friends and smiling. RJ will be studying at International Business at Pepperdine University and making my parents proud. Congratulations, RJ. Next up, number 9, Camden Nygaard. His good parents, Parrish and Terry. He lettered this year at Chandler. The teacher that made the most impact on him was Mr. Browning, because he helped me through my first year at Chandler and is a great teacher of life. His favorite memory is the Chicken Wing World Series, as I got to play and have fun with my teammates. Camden will be attending and playing baseball at Midland University and majoring in sports management and marketing. Congratulations, Cam. Next up, number 10, Kyle Sleconich, and his parents, Robert and Lisa Sleconich. Kyle's lettered the last 2 years here in baseball. teacher that made the most impact on Kyle was Mr. Gonzalez because he always has fun and would help me out whenever I would need it. And his favorite baseball memory is the Copa trip last year. Kyle will be attending and playing baseball at Chandler Gilbert. Congratulations, best of luck, Kyle. Next up, number 11, Daniel Hutchison. And his parents, Paolo and Jennifer Hutchison. Daniel lettered in baseball the last 3 years, and his favorite teacher was Mr. Deere because we had conversations about baseball and life. And his favorite memory at Chandler was hitting a home run in the Chicken Wing World Series and taking a selfie with Seth. Daniel plans on attending Chandler Gilbert next year where he will also be playing baseball. Congratulations, Daniel. Now up number 14, Carson Gnetz with his parents, Zach and Martha Mousy. Carson's lettered the last 2 years at Chandler. The teacher that made the most impact was Miss Andrews because she kept it real. His favorite baseball memory was the Copa trip last year. Carson will also be playing baseball and attending Chandler Gilbert Community College. Congratulations, Carson. Next up, number 18, Gabriel Sanchez Jr. with his parents, Julie and Gabriel Sanchez. Gabe's lettered this year in baseball, and the teachers that made the most impact at Chandler, he has 2 of them. Mrs. Padilla because she has helped me with math, and Mr. Scott because he has always had my back and wants me to see me succeed. His favorite memory at Chandler, winning the Chicken Wing World Series. Gabe plans on attending trade school next year. Best of luck, Gabe, and congratulations.
Yeah, he's 22.
Now up number 21, Seth Moore, with his mother, Nicole Moore. Seth's lettered the last 2 years here at Chandler, and his favorite teacher that made the most impact was Mr. Murray because he made class fun and enjoyable. Mr. Murray was always chill and always talked about baseball. His favorite memory here at Chandler was winning the Chicken Wing World Series this year and being named the MVP. He plans on attending Chandler Gilbert next year as well as playing baseball. Congratulations, Seth. And our final senior for the night, number 22, Cristian Garcia. Woo! With his parents, Hugo and Vanessa Garcia. Cristian's lettered this year in baseball. The teacher that made most impact was, again, Mr. Murray. He has a fun class and he talked about sports all the time. His favorite baseball memory was winning the Chicken Wing World Series. Cristian will be attending and playing at Eastern Arizona College. Congratulations. Let's have a big applause for all the seniors. We wish them the best of luck on their new ventures, and thank you for all your support.
Way to go, boy! Thank you.
Caitlin, it's not this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please stand and remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the visiting Bears. The left fielder, number 1, Madrid. Batting second, the shortstop, number 7, Douglas. Batting third, the catcher, number 4, Vigil. The designated hitter is number 12, Saenz. Followed by number 9, Lord. The center fielder, number 5, Pokorney. Batting seventh, number 8, the third baseman, Smith. Playing first base, number 17, Zaborowski, pardon me. And batting ninth, number 11, Boone, playing right field. The Bears are coached by head coach Jim Schilling and assistant coaches Eric Albright, Nathan Shepard, and Brody Douglas. And now the starting lineup for your Chandler Wolves. At first base, number 10, Kyle Sleconich. At second base, number 8, RJ Saenz. Playing shortstop today, number 9, Camden Nygaard. Your third baseman, number 2, Brody Sexton. The left fielder is number 10, Kyle Sleconich. In center field, number 4, Tate Scott. And in right field, number 14, Carson Gnetz. The catcher today is number 12, Maddox Mead, and your starting pitcher is number 6, Aiden Shumaker. The Wolves are coached by head coach David Lopez, assistant coaches David Martinez, Coach Ralph Aldenegro, and Coach Andrew McConnell. First up, number 1, Madrid. Shortstop, number 7, Douglas.
1-1 pitch, fouled off right behind us. So the Wolves 19-6 overall, 1-5 in league. Their last regular season home game of the year. Shumaker rocks and fires. Fastball outside. And the count is even at 2-2. Wolves, of course, anxious to get back on track. Looking for their 20th win of the season. Shumaker rocks and fires. Curveball outside. And the count goes full, 3-2. Bears come in, led by head coach Jim Schilling. Squad is 15-9 overall, 2-4 in the 6A Premier League. Squad is coming in with momentum, and that is a beauty. But unfortunately, just a tad bit inside as Drew Douglas works the 3-2 walk. Stepping in is Jordan Vigil, the catcher. As we're talking about the Bears, they're coming in with momentum after blanking Perry Tuesday at home 10-0. There are no stats on Max Preps to give, so I apologize for the lack of information on the Bears' part. These squads in the first of two will play this week and meet over Basha. Still to come. Squads split their 2 regular season matchup last year. Wolves 19-6 overall, 1-5 in the ever so tough 6A Premier League. A league that features Hamilton and all the other tough teams in the bracket. Shumaker trying to keep the runner close at first. Rocks and fires. Fastball taken outside. Got a 1-1 count on Vigil. Appreciate you dialing us in on the Chandler High Sports Network. Shumaker. 1-1 pitch. Curveball high and outside. Now Shumaker having a little difficulty locating his fastball and curve. 2-1 count, runner at first base. Drew Douglas worked the 1-out walk for the Basha Bears. Chandler defense playing straight away against Vigil. 2-1 pitch. And that is taken high and outside, and it goes 3-1. And Brody Sexton walking over to say something to Shumaker, trying to calm his pitcher down. Shumaker started this one on point. A strikeout of Max Madrid, then walked to Drew Douglas, and now in danger of doing the same to the catcher, Jordan Vigil. 3-1 pitch, here it is. This one smacked to the right side. Vigil, shot to right. And the Bears making some noise here. And the top of the first with runners and second and first. Vigil took a fastball and just ripped it to the right side. Good piece of hitting. Then again, he had the perfect count of 3-1. Shumaker had to come in. Vigil found a pitch in his zone, laced it to right field, and the Bears growling here in the first. Stepping in, the DH, Tyler Clements. Kids, if a batter's in the fourth hole, I mean, he's got the ability to power the ball. First pitch. Off-speed pitch. Taken high on the outside for ball 1. So right now, Shumaker having a difficulty locating the plate. 1-0 pitch. Bounce foul. That breaking pitch worked over the good part of the plate. Clements just pounded into the dirt. And hopefully that gets Shumaker back on track. Looks in as a catcher. Dials it back. Looks at the runner's second base and fires. This one bounced to short. High hop. One hopper to first. Good pick by the first baseman. Good work over on the bag by Daniel Hutchison, the senior. Tall and lanky, got the perfect hop. Picked it. The runners advance. Now second and third as Brody Lord steps in. Shumaker with a chance to get out of this inning. Runners in scoring position. First pitch. Ball's taken high for ball one. Beautiful day for baseball at Chandler High off Arizona Avenue, off Chandler Boulevard. As the Wolves shoot for their 20th win of the season. Shumaker rocks and fires. This one low, taken for ball two. So Brady Lord in a good hitter's count. And Shumaker has got to be very particular where he dials it up. He's got to be on the plate, but he's got to be on the block. 2-0 pitch. And that's taken high for ball three. On deck is the center fielder, Nate Pokorney. 3-0 pitch to Lord. And that's a beauty. Right down the heart of the plate. Lord was taking all the way. Now a 3-1 count. Shumaker started this top of the first, dialing up Max Madrid, then a walk, and Jordan Vigil's single. Fielder's choice moved them to second and third, and that is where we are. Congratulations to all the seniors for the Chandler Wolves, as well as the Basha Bears here today. Shumaker, 3-1 pitch. And that one is high and outside for ball four, so they're loaded. And stepping in is Nate Pokorney, the center fielder.
The center fielder, number 5, Pokorney.
Nate Pokorney, the center fielder, stepping in with an opportunity to give the Bears an early lead. Bears trying to make some noise in this top half of the first against the Wolves and Shumaker. First pitch to Pokorney. Bounce to the left side. Good play by the third baseman. Could not make the play at third. Call that an infield single. Run scores. And the Bears get on the board first. Excellent work by Brody Sexton on the backhand just to keep it from going down the line. Couldn't control it. Tried to get up and tag the bag before the runner got there. Runner was in safely. Run scored, and Bears take the 1-0 lead. Stepping in is the shortstop, Gavin Smith. Bases still stacked with 2 outs here in the top of the first. This time Shumaker rips a laser across the plate for strike one. Basha Bears with a record of 15-9, 2-4 in the 6A Premier Division. One of the toughest in all of Arizona. 0-1 pitch. This one foul to the right side. Heading over to the baseball, out of the baseball stadium and into the football stands. So an 0-2 count on Gavin Smith. Shumaker back on point. Getting ahead quickly in the count here, which is paramount with the bases stacked. 0-2 pitch. Does he come with the bender? And there it is. And this one gets away. Runner's coming home, and the runner will beat it. And the Bears get another one and go up 2-0. So give credit to Gavin Smith. Held up on the check swing. Ball got away as it bounced in the dirt. And Jordan Vigil came in for the second run of the inning. Now runners second and third. 1-2 pitch on Pokorney. This one foul to the right side. We'll keep it at 1-2. So Shumaker doing some quality work on the season. Record of 4-1, ERA of 2.39, 9 appearances. Lost his control, and that was led to this onslaught in the first by the Bears. 1-2 pitch. This one shot through the left side. One run is in. They're waving the runner. Ball will be cut. Another will score, and the Bears tack on 2 more and grab a 4-0 lead. Gavin Smith ripped a bullet through the left side. And the Bears continue on. 2 more runs score. Now up 4-0. Stepping in as the first baseman, Landon Zaborowski. Zaborowski shoots one down the line. Runner at first. He's going to turn third, and he's coming in. Play at the plate, and he is going to be toast. Great relay by the Wolves. The left fielder to the shortstop. Throws a bullet home, and that is going to do it, but not enough. Pitching on the mound for the Wolves in the first. The Bears score early and often, putting up a 4 spot. And here come the Chandler Wolves on Senior Day from Chandler High School. Wow.
You gotta press the button, turn it on, you know. Just one button.
We welcome you back to Chandler High for Senior Day as the Chandler baseball team takes on the Basha Bears. Seniors honored today: Brody Sexton, Tate Scott, Nate Ortiz, Aiden Shumaker, RJ Saenz, Camden Nygaard, Kyle Sleconich, Daniel Hutchison, Carson Gnetz, Gabe Sanchez, Seth Moore, as well as Cristian Garcia. We wish all those departing seniors the very best in their future careers. On the other side for Basha, Brady Campbell, Lucas Greenbank, Nate Pokorney, Kyle Cocking, Angel Diaz. Wish those Bears the very best, as well as Ricky Duffy, the outfielder. Now, the Wolves with an uphill battle as Kyle Sleconich came up with a big play to end top of the first. Ball shot in the corner. The perfect relay to the shortstop, gunned home to get the runner. Now Sleconich has to do some work to get the Chandler baseball team going. Checks in, hitting .353 on the year. And he's facing the tall left-hander in Braden Barnes. Barnes lean, call about 6'2". He's got some gas. Have yet to see a hook. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one's a bullet right down the heart of the plate. Appreciate you dialing us up on the Chandler High Sports Network. Braden Barnes rocks and fires. This one fouled off to the left side. Quickly, 1 and 2 on Sleconich. Wolves coming in with a record of 19-6, 1-5 in the 6A Premier Division. This one hit to the left side, third baseman. Try to grab it, could not come up with it. And a good start for the Wolves in the bottom of the first, as Sleconich gets the infield single. Stepping in is Brody Sexton. Can't say enough about his year. The senior hitting .426. Sexton will continue his baseball career at Yavapai College, a 3-year letterman for the Chandler Wolves. Like to see some senior thunder from the Wolves here today to get this thing going. And Sexton takes a fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike one. On deck is Tate Scott, the center fielder. 0-1 pitch. Throw over as Sleconich gets back in. Braden Barnes trying to keep the runner close. Sexton, 1-0 count. Dials up a fastball over the plate. Now make that 0-2 on Brody Sexton. Sleconich at first base. Almost caught him leaning. That's the thing about a lefty. If you're a base runner first, you're not used to the throw over. Sometimes you could be heading in the wrong direction. Sexton, 0-2 pitch. This one skied down the right field line. This will go foul, out of play. Sexton stays alive. Sexton, 29 hits, 68 at-bats, 15 RBIs, 5 doubles, 3 triples, 3 homers. Wind is blowing out to right field today. 0-2 pitch to Sexton. Barnes looking over, now coming home. Sexton stays alive, fouls it off. Brody Sexton getting his licks in. Making Braden Barnes earn this at bat. 0-2 count. Sleconich at first base. Curveball inside part of the plate for ball one. So give Sexton some credit, fouling off some pitches. Worked that curveball inside part of the plate, laid off of it. Now the 1-2 count. This one shot to the right side. Second baseman got up, could not make the play. And that was a laser. And you got to give Brody Sexton a base hit on that. That ball was hit hard. Second baseman made a good effort, could not come down with it. Now the Wolves making some noise here in the bottom half of the first. Stepping up is Tate Scott, and Tate Scott, pure lumber. Hitting .488, 39 hits, 32 RBIs, 8 doubles, 9 homers. As I mentioned, the ball is getting that wind to right, has a chance of getting out. The wind is blowing out to right. First pitch, fouled off to the left side for strike one. Tate Scott, 2-year letterman. Continue playing baseball at Chandler Gilbert. Modest leads by the runners. 0-1 pitch. It's taken high. 1-1 count. If you're just tuning in, senior day for the Chandler Wolves. 12 seniors playing their final regular season home game off Arizona Avenue. Bears put up a 4 spot at the top of the first, and now the Wolves threatening. 2 on, no out. With Tate Scott, their best offensive weapon, at the dish. And a 1-1 count against Braden Barnes, the big lefty. Barnes looking the runners. Now locking at the dish. Curveball high, outside. And it's 2-1. Tate Scott, 9 homers on the year. Short porch down that right field line, 320. 1 swing. It's a 1-run game. This time, Barnes fires a fastball that Scott couldn't not catch up on. And that evens the count at 2 apiece. Two and 2 to Tate Scott. Runners at first and second, no outs. Braden Barnes on the hill. 2-2 pitch. Who wins the battle here? And this one's fouled off. Looks like Scott took just a little bit off that. So Barnes and Scott will do it all over again. Chandler in the home white and blue. The Bears in the dark colors with Braden Barnes, the lefty, on the mound. Two pitch. That's taken low for ball 3. So now Braden Barnes has worked himself into a little bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the first. Sleconich and Sexton with leadoff base hits. Tate Scott now with a 3-2 count. Runners not going. This one bounces in the dirt, and Tate Scott works an excellent bat, and they are now loaded. Stepping in is Daniel Hutchison, the senior, hitting .452. Will also continue his baseball career at Chandler Gilbert. Get the opportunity to play some college baseball right in your backyard, always a good thing. Now Barnes will go from the windup. Steps off, and Hutchison will step out. Bears right fielder slightly shading to right center. First pitch to Hutchison. This one low in the dirt for ball 1. So A.J. Shumaker struggled with his control in the top half, and now Braden Barnes loading him up here with no outs in the bottom of the first. 1-0 pitch is low. Hutchison now 2 balls and no strikes. Good hitter's opportunity here. Swing down the right field line. Will plate 3. Here comes Barnes, 2-0 count. This one fouled off. Over in the football field for strike 1. A little bit of a windy day, a sea of blue here for Chandler High. Of course, Basha faithful making the trek over from the south part of Chandler. 2-1 count to Daniel Hutchison. This one is smoked. Deep left center, and this one is off the wall. 2 runs are in, and they're waving Tate Scott in. The play at the plate, and Scott beats the throw. It's a 3-run double for Daniel Hutchison, and the Wolves are right back in it. Daniel Hutchison making some senior magic on senior day. Scorches a laser, a 3-run double to left center. Plates 3, and Chandler right back in it on one swing of the bat by Thunder Dan. Stepping in is the catcher. Maddox Mead, the junior. Hitting .352. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. And you get the sense that we might have a football score here today. Someone just might miss the extra point or miss the safety in this one. Could be a 12-10 kind of game. Braden Barnes has yet to retire a batter this time. Fires a fastball on the outside part of the plate. It counts even at 1 apiece. Hutchison in second base after the 3-run double. 1-1 pitch to Mead. This one skied to the right side and out of play. So Braden Barnes with an opportunity here on a 1-2 count to Maddox Mead. And the Bears are giving up that right side. If he punches one through the right side, he'll walk to first base. 1-2 pitch. This one taken low. Good eye by Mead to lay off the fastball. Now a 2-2 count. Brandon Barnes laboring in this bottom half. 2-2 pitch to Mead. Here it is. And it's a beauty, a curveball, snaps perfectly, and Mead swings away and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is the second baseman, R.J. Saenz. Saenz on the air, hitting .224, 8 RBIs, couple doubles. 11 runs scored. Big thing is just put the ball in play. Work that right side of the field. Bears are conceding, covering the runner on the second base side. Braden Barnes worked that nice hook on Mead for the first out of the inning. Now facing R.J. Saenz. And that one is just low for ball 1. Bears put up a 4 spot in the top of the first. The Wolves answered with 3 so far on the bottom. Gorgeous day for baseball. Braden Barnes of the Bears wheeling and dealing. 1-0 count to R.J. Saenz. Fastball, and Saenz swings right through it. And that evens the count at 1 apiece. Hutchison at second base after the 3-run double. 1-1 pitch to R.J. Saenz. A throw over by Barnes, and Hutchison dives back in, beating the throw. Barnes try to catch Hutchison napping at second base, and senior was alert, getting back in quickly. Now 1-1 pitch to R.J. Saenz. That's a fastball over the plate. Looked like it was close, but instead it missed. 2-1. We're located on the third base side, so it's hard to get a true sense of the strike zone. R.J. Saenz, 2-1 count against Braden Barnes. Barnes fires. This one high and outside, but Saenz swings right through it. And that evens the count at 2 apiece. Hutchison with the 3-run double. Hopes to get brought in. Saenz 2-2 pitch. Fouls one off down the right field line. And that'll keep it at 2 apiece. Right before the game, all the seniors were honored. All their parents and loved ones were with them. Very nice sight to see here at Chandler High. RJ Saenz hoping to provide some memories here for his teammates. 2-2 count from Braden Barnes. And Barnes snaps a beautiful curveball that gets Saenz swinging for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Carson Gnetz, the right fielder. Gnetz hitting .286. Gnetz, opportunity, and Barnes snaps one for strike one. So Sleconich and Sexton led off with back-to-back singles. Tate Scott follow with a walk, Hutchison with a 3-run double, then back-to-back Ks by Braden Barnes, and now Gnetz evens the count of 1 apiece. Very interesting first inning on both sides, as both pitching staffs have been a little rocky to start. And both teams offensively coming through at the dish. 1-1 count to Gnetz. Another curveball snapped off by Braden Barnes. This one misses, and the count now 2-1. So Braden Barnes trying to get out of this inning, and Gnetz trying to prolong it. Good work at the plate. Now a 3-1 count. On deck is number 6, Aiden Shumaker, the pitcher, with an opportunity to rectify his top half of this inning. 3-1 pitch to Gnetz. This one taken outside for ball 4. So it's really hard to tell the strike zone from here, but Braden Barnes looked like a couple pitches, could have went either way, and he's walking off the mound saying, what do I have to do to get a strike? And once again, we're on the third base line, so it's very hard to see the strike zone from here, but Braden Barnes looked up, he locked up a couple fastballs that looked good for some strikes. Needs to say he doesn't get the call. Runners at first and second. Aiden Shumaker steps in. Shumaker hitting .339 on the year, takes a ball low for ball 1. Shumaker, the starting pitcher for the Wolves on senior day, gave up 4 in the top half on 4 hits and stranded 2. But the Wolves have answered against Braden Barnes in this lower half, putting up 3. Shumaker, 1-0 count, 2 runners on, 2 outs, 4-3 game. And that one taken high outside for ball 2. The only thing missing here at Chandler High is the snack bar. No snack bar here. Not like some great schools where you got the snack bar right there and you got all kinds of goodies. This one, you're on your own. If you don't bring the goodies, you got no goodies. So I'm forewarning you, for you, all you future Chandler High fans. If you're coming, oh, there is a bag of chips over there. But something tells me that's for the players later in the day. So needs to say, I digress after talking about my hunger. 3-0 count to Shumaker. Barnes with 2 runners on. 4-3 Basha. Shumaker taking all the way. I just been notified that the ice cream man comes around, so you'll hear the little bell and all the kids will come running. It's kind of like Eddie Murphy back in the day. I got some ice cream. I got some ice cream. 3-1 count. And this one, Shumaker showing the patience. And they are loaded up. Stepping in is this shortstop, Camden Nygaard. Nygaard on the year, hitting .333, the senior. He wants to make some noise. So back-to-back walks after 2 straight Ks, and all of a sudden, that's going to bring out head coach Jim Schilling. Schilling talking things over. So Jim Schilling trying to settle down Braden Barnes after a couple strikeouts, then a couple walks, and they're loaded up. And as we scour the crowd, a sea of blue here for Chandler, and also Greg Buchanan, the sports director over Seton Catholic, making his way here for the game today. Big fan of Paulo Hutchison and his son. Of course, Daniel Hutchison with a 3-run double, and now they're loaded up, so the Wolves have answered well here in the lower half of the first. Stepping in is Camden Nygaard as Barnes goes from the full windup. And he can't find the strike zone, and that's taken for ball 1. And that Chandler bench making some noise in a big way too. They are into it. Shooting for their 20th win of the season. 1-0 pitch to Nygaard. Curveball. Nygaard could not lay off. Evens the count at 1-1. And just like that Chandler bench has said, short memory. Nygaard, 1-1 pitch. Bases stacked. High curveball outside for ball 2. Coming to you live from Chandler High on the Chandler High Sports Network. Paulo Hutchison on the live stream. Joe Pequeno here on the call. From Arizona Avenue, Bears and Wolves, 2-1 pitch. Nygaard swings right through it to even the count at 2 apiece. Bears got 4 on the top half. The Wolves have answered on a Daniel Hutchison 3-run double. And the Wolves, bases stacked, 2-2 count. Nygaard versus Bears Braden Barnes. Here it is. This one taken low. And the runners will be going. 3-2 pitch. So a shot in the gap or shot down the line. Runner at first has a chance to score. 3-2 pitch. Runners going. Here it is. And that one is taken low. Great at-bat by Nygaard, and that drives in Daniel Hutchison. And we are tied at 4. And coming back up for his second at bat of the inning is Kyle Sleconich, who started this frame with a single way back to start this frame. It was a good effort by the third baseman. Could not bring it in, and Sleconich got on. Takes a curveball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Sleconich coming into this game hitting .353. 18 hits, 10 RBIs, 5 doubles. Bases stacked. Fouls another one off for strike 2. So Braden Barnes, after 3 consecutive walks, to bring in Daniel Hutchison to tie it. Quickly ahead on Kyle Sleconich at 0-2. Ralph Baldonegro, the head coach of the Chandler Wolves, on that third base line, and Braden Barnes going for the full windup, steps off. Thought he had a chance to pick the runner off at second base. Barnes was a little quicker in the delivery, and a snap tag could have been a little closer on the play. Needs to say, Sleconich and Barnes, 0-2 pitch, bases stacked. And that's a beauty right there, and Sleconich knew it. Rings him up, but still a quality bottom of the first for the Wolves. 4 runs on 3 hits, 3 stranded. After 1, we are tied at 4 on Senior Day from Chandler High. So we go to the top of the second at Chandler High between the Wolves and the Bears on Senior Day. Both teams scoring 4s, putting up 4 spots in their respective halves. Now stepping in is Carter Boone, the right fielder for the Bears, against Aiden Shumaker. First pitch is fouled off. Aiden got into some trouble in that first, lost some control, and the Bears took advantage, but Chandler offensively came right back. And Boone lays off a high fastball to even the count at 1 apiece. Aiden Shumaker, record of 4-1 in the air. Fires a fastball outside part of the plate. It's a 1-2 count. And of course, the Chandler coaching staff would love to see Shumaker have a 1-2-3 inning after a rocky first, and this one just fouled off. Good work by Boone just to get some of it to stay alive. Bears coming in with a record of 15-9, 2-4 in the Premier Division. Wolves looking for their 20th win of the season. 1-5 in league play. And that's a snapped fastball on the outside part of the plate, and Boone goes down looking to end, to actually start this second inning. Stepping in is Max Madrid, the left fielder who struck out his first time up. So just like how we started the first inning, Shumaker got the leadoff batter to strike out, and let's see if he can continue on with this good level of work. Fastball, a little bit low for ball 1. Douglas walked his first time up. Douglas got it going. Douglas walked, and a Jordan Vigil base hit. This one smacked to short and eats up the shortstop. Could not make the play, and Douglas make that Max Madrid. Gets on the error. So 1 on, 1 out. Drew Douglas stepping in. He walked his first time up. Shumaker looks over. Trying to keep the runner close. First pitch. Taking it inside for ball one. Both teams looking to make their own senior magic on this senior day at Chandler High. 1-0 count to Drew Douglas. Fastball taken high and outside for ball two. Some point Shumaker just got to lock it in and just start hitting that part of the plate. Sometimes you try to be too perfect and you start missing with your command. 2-0 count, runner at first, 1 out. Shumaker fires, and this one is scorched deep right. This one going, and this one is out of the yard. Drew Douglas, inside fastball, and knocks it out of the yard. A 2-run blast, and the Bears back on top, 6-4. Drew Douglas up and out. Wind blowing out to right field, and that was a no-doubter. Took an inside fastball, turned on it quickly, yanked it out of the yard. And the Bears growling here, plating 2 here in the second inning. So stepping up to the dish is Jordan Vigil. Singled his first time up. Aiden Shumaker's got to lock it in on the mound. Comes back with a fastball over the plate. Vigil fouls off for strike one. This is kind of a game. It has kind of a football score kind of feel. If you love offense, you're definitely going to get it in this one. 1-1 count on Vigil. Curveball. Snapped high for ball 2. That Bears bench growling. First meeting between these two squads. They split 2 last year, each winning on its home field. And this one, sky to center. Can of corn. And Tate Scott is there for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Tyler Clements, the DH. Walked his first time up. Shumaker. Fastball fouled off to the right side. Chandler, record 19-6, 1-5, looking for its 20th win of the season. Bears 15-9, 2-4 overall, and the count is even at 1 apiece. 1-1 pitch, curveball taken outside for ball 2. Shumaker working quickly. This one bounced to short. Good hop. Toss over, a beaut. And that will do it. For the Bears, make some noise on the 2-run blast by Drew Douglas. After 1.5, they lead 6-4. So we go to the bottom of the second with the Wolves down 6-4. Brody Sexton steps in. Sexton singled his first time up. First pitch from Braden Barnes. Curveball. Snapped inside for ball one. Bears scored 4 in the top half of the first. Wolves answered, and then the Bears got 2 more in the second on a 2-run homer by Drew Douglas. Now once again, the Wolves are playing catch-up. And Sexton doing his part already with a 2-0 count. Barnes delivers, and that is low for ball 3. Sexton coming in, having a great season, will continue his baseball career at Yavapai College. Hitting .426, 3-0 count, probably taking. And he was all the way. Inside fastball. Sexton still has a good count in his favor. 3-1 pitch, here it is. Barnes wanted the call, does not get it. Sexton draws the walk as Tate Scott walks in. Scott walked his first time up. On deck is Daniel Hutchison. So right now it's the pure heart of the Wolves lineup. They did some damage in that first inning. Sexton with a single, Scott walked. Hutchison with a 3-run double. Tate Scott, 9 home runs on the year. Can tie this one with 1 swing of the bat. Wind is blowing out to right field. Modestly to first base. And Scott takes a fastball on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Wolves hitting .325 as a team. Modestly to first base. The pitch to Scott. Taken inside for ball 1. Senior day at Chandler High. 12 Wolves playing their final regular season home game. Of course, they'd love to leave this one with a victory. Throw over by Barnes. Chasing Brody Sexton back. Sexton getting dirty. Like to see that. Getting dirty on the clay. If you're not getting dirty, you're not playing. 1-1 pitch to Tate Scott. Curveball, Scott couldn't lay off. Fouls it off for the 1-2 count. Barnes snapped a little curveball on the outside part of the plate. Scott confused on the pitch. But make no mistake, Tate Scott, young man, can hit. .488, almost .500 at this point of the season. Can put the ball out in any position. And smokes one in the right center field gap. Sexton on his horse, and he'll stop at third, and Tate Scott dives into second base with a double, and the Wolves are growling with runners at second and third with Hutchison at the dish. So you can't say enough about the hitting by Tate Scott on the 1-2 pitch. Which was a fastball in the right center field gap. And that is going to make some noise for the Basha Bears. Head coach Jim Schilling makes the pitching change as Braden Barnes is out. Doesn't even survive the second inning. We'll take a short timeout. Wolves down 6-4, but with threatening with 2 on, no outs, and Hutchison coming up at the plate.
Okay.
Let's go, Lucas, do it.
So the Bears make the pitching change as Braden Barnes doesn't survive the second inning. Brody Sexton drew the walk, and Tate Scott ripped a double in the right center field gap. Chasing Braden Barnes out, and in his right-hander Lucas Bruchke. And stepping into the dish is Daniel Hutchison. Hutch with a 3-run double in the first. Now with an opportunity to do some more damage. Hutch, as we mentioned, having a great season, coming in hitting .452, 33 hits, 17 RBIs. First pitch from Bruchke, and that one's dialed up on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Big thing for Hutchison right now, look for a pitch in his zone. 0-1 pitch. And this one, Sky deep left, left fielder is giving chase. Runner at third is tagging, and that is gonna bring in Sexton. And Hutchison does his job. A run comes in, and the Bears have now closed the gap to 6-5. So stepping in is the catcher, Maddox Mead. Struck out his first time up. As Lucas Bruchke does his job with getting Hutchison to sky out. And Mead takes a high fastball for ball one. Runner at second, one out. Fastball dialed up on the outside part of the plate on Mead. Even the count at 1-1. Both teams bringing the lumber, both teams struggling on the mound. Wolves with an opportunity to tie it. Slider on the outside part of the plate high for ball two. Mead at the dish, had a solid season, or having one I should say, at .352. Right center is where you can find the right fielder. Bruchke steps off towards second base. Shot down the line. Will bring in Hutchison easily. 2-1 pitch to Mead. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, and Mead swings right through it. And that evens the count at 2-2. Gorgeous day for baseball here at Chandler High. No triple-digit weather just quite yet. I'm located in the shade, so I've got no complaints. Bruchke, 2-2 pitch on Mead. High and tight. And that's ball three. 3-2. On deck is RJ Saenz. So both coaches have their pitching staffs loose. Everyone possibly can be used in this one, the way it's going. This one skied high. Probably hit a cloud up there somewhere. Shortstop coming over. And that ball is caught. Good play by the shortstop. Can't say enough about the effort. Ball was tailing back, and Drew Douglas, who just hit a 2-run homer on the top of the second, made a nice play for the second out of the inning. Coming in is RJ Saenz, struck out his first time up. His dad, Richard Saenz, is a broadcaster for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Saenz with an opportunity here. First pitch swinging. Throw down to second base. Hutchison diving back in. Saenz Thing about here, just be patient. Look for your pitch. Looks like Brewski did a little bit something off speed, the other part of the plate, and Saenz chase it. Now, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, high and tight. 1-1. Saenz, 224 on the year. One count, that right side wide open. You can drive a truck through it. Fastball snapped on the outside part of the plate. Now 1-2. Six-5 game. Bears scored 4 in the top of the first. Chandler answered with 4 of their own. Bash got 2 in the top of the second. Wolves have answered with 1 here. This one, grounder down the left field line, foul. And Saenz stays alive at 1-2. Good crowd of Chandler Wolves here today. Fans, parents on senior day as several seniors playing their final game, home game here for the Wolves. The pitch. Taken low by Saenz, evens the count at 2 apiece. So RJ Saenz with an opportunity with Hutchison at second base. 1 on, 2 outs, 2-2 count. Lucas Brewski in relief of Braden Barnes. Hutchison, good lead at second base. Saenz fouls it off to stay alive. And that is the key, just keeping the ball in play. Give your team an opportunity. 2-2 count on RJ Saenz. Lucas Brewski, look at the runner back. Goes down to second base and Hutchison just gets back in. Bears trying to pick that with the second baseman coming over. Hutchison just gets back in. Last thing you want to do if you're the Wolves, get picked off second base. Nothing wrong with getting a modest lead, but know where the second baseman is at all times. 2-2 pitch to RJ Saenz. High and inside for ball 3. On deck is Carson Gnetz. Hutchison getting a good lead on the 3-2 count. Here it is. This one scorched to right field, but right at the right fielder. And that is going to end the bottom of the second. But the Wolves pick up a run on 1 hit, stranding 1. And after 2, it's 6-5 Bears. So we go to the 3rd inning with Aiden Shumaker still on the hill for the Chandler Wolves. He'll face Brady Lord to start this top of the 3rd. Lord walked his first time up. First pitch, bounce to left side. Nice hop to third. Throw over, a bullet. Great play. Good glove and the laser over at third base by Brody Sexton. One pinch, one out.
Number 5.
Great way to start the third.
Pokorney.
Nate Pokorney coming up. Singled his first time up, followed by Gavin Smith. Aiden Shumaker. Little bunt. Shoemaker's there like a jungle cat. Throws over and the perfect putout. Good work by Shumaker. That bunt was just a little too hard. Shumaker, nimble like a jungle cat. Came off the hill, got to it, fires a laser. And here we are with 2 outs in the frame. Stepping in is Gavin Smith. 2-run single in the first. Aiden Shumaker looking for that 1-2-3 inning on a very low pitch count. And this one is scorched to center field. And run down. Can't say enough about the effort. Quality work in center field by Tate Scott to run that down. And Shumaker gets the inning he wanted. 1-2-3. Wolves coming to bat, trailing 6-5 here in the third. I can hear you.
Sleconich is Sleconich.
Okay, so everyone's telling me differently. Sleconich. Sleconich. That's what I thought it was in the first place. Okay, because he said Sleconich. Sleconich. Got it.
Oh, yeah, but I'm going to actually have my mom and dad watch today.
Okay. So we go to the bottom of the third. Lucas Bruchke in relief of Braden Barnes. He'll face Carson Gnetz, Aiden Shumaker, and Camden Nygaard. The bottom of the third. Bears up 6-5. Wolves on senior day looking to end this one with some memories. That's a low strike on Carson Gnetz for strike one. Gnetz quality bat in the first, drawing the walk. Bruchke in relief. Line score on Braden Barnes. 5 runs in. That one's taking high for ball one. Gnetz on the year, 286. Takes another ball on the outside part of the plate for ball two. So Gnetz, a quality first at bat off Braden Barnes, drawing the walk. Really worked that at bat, fouling some pitches off. 2-1 pitch, just swings over it, fouls it off. Count is even at 2 apiece. Lucas Bruchke, the junior, 5'5", 165 pounds. Locked in, full windup. and blows the gas past Gnetz for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate is Aiden Shumaker, who walked his first time up. Shumaker doing double duty, getting his at-bats, also on the hill. Gave up 4 in the first, 2 in the second. Walked his first time up in the first. Takes a good cut on a fastball for strike 1. On deck is Camden Nygaard. Lucas Bruchke in relief. Bears record of 15-9 coming in. The pitch. Bouncer. And the shortstop can't make the play. Came up early. Didn't get his glove through the ball, and Shumaker is on the error. Got to be solid up the middle, and that time Drew Douglas wasn't. Didn't get his hands out, brought his glove early. Ball went right through the wickets. Stepping up is Camden Nygaard, walked his first time up. On deck, the left fielder, Kyle Sleconich. Runner at first. Bruchke. Nygaard showing bunt, pulls it back. Takes the pitch for strike 1. Always thought about that. If you're not going to lay down the bunt, might as well pull back and swing away. Good pitch by Bruchke, curve on the outside part of the plate, and it's quickly 0-2 on Nygaard. So after Shumaker draws the error on Douglas, Nygaard with an 0-2 count quickly. Nygaard calls time, steps out of the box. Always a good move. Look, kids, if you're in the batter's box, the pitcher's taking his time, call timeout, collect yourself, then get back in. Bruchke, 0-2 pitch. This one, scorched down the left field line. Shumaker heading to third base, and Shumaker will be held up at third. And Nygaard stands up at second with a 2-out double, and the Wolves making some noise here in the bottom of the third. And stepping into the plate is Kyle Sleconich. Singled and K'd in this one. And courtesy of his mom, who just came by a second ago, I'm going to say Kyle's proper pronunciation of his last name is Sleconich. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go on the outside part of the plate on that one because Mom came over and corrected me. So we're going to go with the outer part. So needless to say, look, I'm just visiting Chandler High, by the way, today. If I was 20-plus games in, I would know these kids' names inside and out. So needless to say, back to the ball game as I digress. 1-1 count, runners at second and third. Sleconich at the dish. And he smokes one, right center field gap. And this one will find a hole. 2 runs will score. Sleconich stops at second. And the Wolves now up 7-6. You can mispronounce his name 5,000 different ways, but the bottom line, Kyle Sleconich comes up big regardless. Drizzle double in the right center field gap, that plates 2. And Chandler High goes up 7-6. Stepping in is Brody Sexton. Sexton singled and walked. So great work by Kyle Sleconich. Driving in a pair with the bull in the right center field gap. Brody Sexton. Perfect on this day with a single and a walk. Chandler back on top, 7-6. Make that their first lead of this game. Sexton coming in. As we mentioned, having a good season, 426. He'll continue to play ball at Yavapai College. Takes a ball in the dirt. And quickly, the count on Sexton is 3-0. On deck is Tate Scott. Scott perfect on this day as well. Brody Sexton taking all the way. Count is now 3-1. Nice shot by Kyle Sleconich. Double in the right center field gap. That ball is taken inside for ball 4. And the Wolves continue to make some noise. Now runners at first and second. Tate Scott at the dish. Walked in the first, doubled in the second. On deck is Daniel Hutchison. And the way this one's going, there's 7 innings of ball game. Each team might have 7 plate appearances for each batter. First and second. Tate Scott at the dish. Bears versus Wolves on senior day. Tate Scott, 9 home runs on the year. Fouls one off to the right side. Tate Scott heading to Chandler. Gilbert will continue to play baseball there as well. Tate Scott, that left-handed slugger. Nice eloquent swing. Nice and fluid, hitting 488 coming in. 0-1 pitch. Curveball snapped in the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Brewski looking into the Bears dugout to get a sign. He's locked in from the rubber. Runners at first and second. 0-2 count on Tate Scott. This one drilled to the right side. It's 4, 6, and 3. Bears turn a pair, and that's going to end the inning. But the damage is done. Kyle Sleconich with the 2-run double puts the Wolves back on top. Their first lead of the game, I should say, as that ends the third, 7-6. Hey, Lisa. You come here a second. Lisa, since we're butchering your son's name, we don't mean to do that. Sleconich, correct? Yeah, okay, we're good. Thank you. It's all good. Okay, so while we try to settle world peace across the universe and settle the proper pronunciation of Kyle Sleconich's name, and we just did, so that is it. We're going Kyle Sleconich. And if Grandma, you're listening at home, we appreciate you dialing in on the Chandler High Sports Network as Aiden Shumaker fires a first pitch strike to Landon Zaborowski. Make that 2-0, I should say. So the Wolves take their first lead of the game, 7-6. This one, bouncer. Great play by Brody. Brody toss over and a great pick by Hutch. Oh, glove me tender. Hutchison, the sweet pick and the put out. And just like that, the first out of the inning. Quality glove work on both sides. Brody takes that high hop, and Hutch on the quick pick at first base. Stepping in, Carter Boone. Struck out his first time up. So Aiden Shumaker now into his fourth inning of work, settling in. High bouncer, good hop, throw over, Hutch. High gets up like a champ, and just like that, 2 quick outs. Camden Nygaard just came up with that 2-run double. Gets the nice hop and throws over to Hutch for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Max Madrid. Struck out and got on an error in the second inning. Shumaker fires a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Looked good. If I was the umpire, I'd say it was strike one. Needs to say I'm on the third base angle, so I can't really tell that well. But Aiden Shumaker is starting to get dialed in. And this time he fires a fastball right over the middle of the plate for strike one. 1-1 count. 7-6 Chandler on senior day. Shumaker rocks and fires. Curveball. Little spinner. Fouled off the plate, or maybe the ankle of Max Madrid. And it's quickly 1-2. Shumaker in the third had a 1-2-3 inning, looking for his second easy inning here in the fourth. Shumaker looking in, dialed in, and the delivery. Fastball inside part of the plate, just misses. And that Chandler bench wanted that one bad. Really nice day here at Chandler High. All the seniors getting honored before the game, their parents coming out. And this one scorched to center. And right there is Scott. Runs it down, and just like that, another quality inning for Aiden Shumaker on the mound. 1-2-3. And the Wolves coming to bat in the bottom of the fourth with a 7-6 lead. So we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Looks like the Bears, another pitching change. Stepping in is the right-hander, Carter Boone, the junior, 6'2", 172 pounds. He can throw some gas, and stepping in is Daniel Hutchison. 3-run double in the first, sac fly, and a RBI in the second. So Hutchison, 4 RBIs on the day, perfect 1-for-1. Can't say enough about the year he's having. Hitting .452, and the parents obviously happy, going to Chandler Gilbert. Getting school paid for, always a plus, right? Daniel Hutchison, look, he's got some muscle he can easily put on. 15, 20 pounds, get stronger, never know what could happen. And he'll face Carter Boone stepping in. For the Basha Bears. Hutchison versus Boone. First pitch, here it is. Fastball taken low for ball 1. Boone working quickly, tries to snap a curveball on the outside part of the plate. So these two teams will face back-to-back. First here at Chandler, and then meeting at Basha in a couple days. This one scorched down to third base. Good pick by the third baseman and the toss over. First baseman couldn't make the snap tag, but on the way back gets Hutchison out on the tag, and for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Maddox Mead, the catcher. Struck out in the first, popped to short in the second. Wolves with a 7-6 lead. Carter Boone in his first inning of work for the Basha Bears. These two squads split a pair last year, each winning on its home turf. Boone working quickly, dialed in on his catcher from the windup and delivers. Fastball low for ball 2. On deck is RJ Saenz. Boone trying to keep his Bears close, give the team an opportunity. This one high and tight for ball 3. So Mead with an opportunity, get a base runner on, get a figure 3-0 count. Boone has missed on 3 straight pitches. He's probably taking all the way. And he does just that, now 3-1. And straight, a good hitter's count right here. 3-1 pitch. Pitcher's got to come to the zone. So Mead's just got to be very selective what he's looking for. Fastball outside part of the plate. Boone wanted it, doesn't get it. Mead draws the walk as RJ Saenz steps in. Cade, his first time up, flied out to right in the second. Pinch runner coming in for the Wolves. Blake Heffron, the sophomore, getting an opportunity to do some damage on the base path. And the big thing when you're pinch running is to pay attention. Don't grab too big of a lead. Don't be over anxious. Your job is to go station to station and follow your coaches. RJ Saenz as Boone looks over to first base. Saenz, Bears conceding that right side. Boone snaps a curveball for strike 1. RJ Saenz comes from a baseball family. His Dad, Richard Saenz, is the Spanish-speaking announcer for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So I'm sure they've had some deep conversations about baseball in the course of time. Boone, 0-1 pitch. This one, sky to right, looks like it has the potential. Right fielder makes a great catch. The throw over to first base, and they double off Heffron, and that is just what we talked about. You don't want to take too big of a lead, but no question Heffron was in a dangerous situation. Ball could have dropped, and needless to say, he gets doubled off, and that's going to end the inning. And we head to the 5th with the Wolves leading 7-6. So we head to the 5th with Aiden Shumaker still on the mound for the Wolves. Stepping in as Drew Douglas walked in the first, hit a 2-run homer in the second. Gave the Bears the brief 6-4 lead. The Wolves have rallied back to take the lead. First pitch from Shumaker, high in the outside part of the plate for ball 1. Douglas also handles shortstop for the Bears. Got some good glove work going on over there. Skies one to left field. Underneath it perfectly. And under it is Kyle Sleconich for the first out. Stepping in is Jordan Vigil. Vigil singled and popped to center. And all of a sudden, Aiden Shumaker settled in nicely. 1, 2, 3 innings and back-to-back innings, and snaps a nice curve ball to Vigil for an 0-1 count. Sometimes it just takes a pitcher a little while to get loosened up, find his comfort level in the zone, and he's doing just that. Tries to come back with the same pitch. Misses on the outside part of the plate for ball 1. Shumaker going to work quickly. Comes right back with another curveball. Snaps it. And the count is 1-2. So Vigil now in the defensive mode as a hitter. Shumaker can waste one here. Tries to snap another curve. Dials it up to 2-2. Potential good waste pitch, a high fastball, maybe getting Vigil to chase. Might have been a better pitch call, but needs to say it's now 2-2 with 1 out. Bears with the 7-6 lead on senior day. Vigil fouls off a fastball, keeps it at 2-2. Give Aiden Shumaker some credit. Gave up 4 in the first, 2 in the second. Back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings in the third and fourth. Vigil, 2-2 pitch. Gets him swinging on a beautiful curve ball for strike 3. Aiden Shumaker just kept working the hook and finally got Vigil chasing for the second out of the inning. Stepping in is Tyler Clements. Walked in the first, grounded out to short. in the second. Make that stepping in is Brady Campbell now, number 2. Campbell getting his first work of the day, and this one scorched the center. Scott is right there, and that is going to do it. Another 1-2-3 inning. Chandler coming to bat with a 7-6 lead in the 5th. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Carson Gnetz looking to get the Wolves started against Carter Boone, followed by Aiden Shumaker and Camden Nygaard. Wolves with a 7-6 lead, back and forth game. Bears scored 4 on the top of the 1st. Wolves answered. Bears got 2 in the 2nd. Wolves with 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd for the 7-6 lead. Big swing by Carson Gnetz, misses for strike 1. Boone in relief. 3rd pitcher of the day for the Basha Bears. Gnetz takes a ball low for ball 1. Gnetz walked in the 1st, Cade in the 3rd. One pitch. Fastball outside part of the plate. A beauty. Now 1-2. Aiden Shumaker on deck. Carter Boone, 6'2", right-hander. Trying to give his Bears an opportunity. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Gets Gnetz looking for the first out of the inning. Stepping in is Aiden Shumaker, walked in the 1st. Reached on an error by the shortstop in the 3rd. Then she would score as well on the 2-run double by Kyle Sleconich. And I finally got the vote of approval on Kyle's last name. And once again, for all the Seconiches out there watching across the United States of America, I apologize deeply. Once again, I'm the rental announcer for the day. If I was 20 games in, I would know this team like the back of my hand. Unfortunately, I don't. 0-1 pitch. This one skied in the air. Basha Bears giving chase. Good work by the 3rd baseman. Read it perfectly, took the good angle, and secured it for the first out of the inning. So stepping into the dish is Camden Nygaard, who came up big with a double in that third inning and eventually would score on the 2-run double by Kyle Sleconich, who is on deck, by the way. Nygaard at the dish against Carter Boone in the 5th. Big swing and miss for strike one. Nygaard on the year hitting .333, quality senior season, hitting over 300. Baseball's a game of failure. As Nygaard takes a fastball on the inside part of the plate for strike two. Every 3 hits for every 10 at-bats, you're in the Hall of Fame. And Carter Boone looking for an easy 1-2-3 inning here in the 5th with the opportunity on the 0-2 count against Nygaard and the delivery. And blows him away with the high heat on the outside part of the plate. The Wolves go 1, 2, and 3 here in the 5th. And after 5, it's 7-6 Chandler. So we head to the 6th. Basha Bears coming up to face Aiden Shumaker. Leading off for the Bears is Brady Lord. Walked in the 1st, grounded out to 3rd in the 3rd. First pitch, fastball outside part of the plate, and Aiden Shumaker, he's locked in now. Give the young man some credit. Got in trouble early, snaps another curveball on the outside part of the plate for strike two, and Lord quickly with an 0-2 count. Shumaker looks like a different pitcher on the mound. 0-2 pitch. Snaps another one off, and it's a beaut for strike three. 3 curveballs and 1 out quickly as Brady Lord couldn't hold up for the first out of the inning. Nate Pokorney coming in. Pokorney singled in the 1st, grounded out to the pitcher in the 3rd. Shumaker rocks and fires, fastball just misses outside for ball 1. Shumaker looking for his 4th consecutive inning of 1, 2, and 3 ball. Fastball outside part of the plate, high for ball 2. That Bears bench getting riled up, 2-0 pitch. This one skied high. Right fielder calling for it. Good communication by the Wolves out there and secured for the 2nd out of the inning. And you love to see that by Carson Gnetz in right field. You heard him, called off his respective center fielder, made the put out. Sometimes a lack of communication can be the downfall of any great relationship, but not in that case, as Gnetz gets the put out in right field. So Shumaker Coming right after, Gavin Smith misses with the off speed on the outside part of the plate. Actually, umpire gave it to him for the 0-1 count. Shumaker working quickly, and why not? He's in a groove. Comes right back, strike two. And Aiden Shumaker, let's give it up for the right-hander. After a rocky first inning, kid's coming on strong. 0-2 count, 2 outs here in the 6th. 0-2 pitch, fastball, oh. And the Wolves wanted it, they don't get it, but it was a beaut on the outside part of the plate. So Aiden Shumaker, Gavin Smith, this one fouled off to the right side. And luckily my car's not on the right side of the field. It's behind home plate. And my Vegas odds of my car not getting hit today are about 50-50. So I'm praying to the baseball gods that doesn't happen today. Shumaker, curveball, bounce to left side. Brody up and gunning, and the pick at first base by Hutch. And what a way to end the top of the 6th. Good defense all the way around. Brody reaching to his left, throws over, pulls Hutch off the bag. Hutch leans and extends. And that's the way the top half of the 6th ends. 3 up, 3 down. Wolves coming up to bat with a 7-6 lead. Wow. So as we head to the bottom of the 6th, we'd like to give a special shout out to Laurel Schmalls in Elkwood, Illinois, the grandmother of the young man at the dish today, Kyle Sleconich, who's had a great day. Now leading off, so wherever you are in Illinois, we appreciate you for dialing us in and hope things are good. And Kyle takes a ball for ball 1, so Kyle has his parents here. He's got his grandmother watching. He's feeling all kinds of love from all over the universe. 1-0 pitch, fastball. Kyle swings right through it, and that evens the count at 1 apiece. See, the thing about the Chandler Sports Network, we like to give love and shout outs to people all over the universe. Wherever you may be, we will find you. So Sleconich facing Carter Boone with a 1-1 count. Boone rocks and delivers. Fastball. And Sleconich takes it for strike 2. It's hard to tell the strike zone from where we are. We're at the third base line, so can't really, you can only assess by the angles of where the catcher's framing. Boone shaking off the signal from his catcher, now locked in. Sleconich steps out. Sleconich on the day, singled in the first, Cade in the second, doubled 2 runs in the third. 1-2 pitch. Fastball swings right through it, and Boone starts the 6th in fine fashion. And stepping in is Brody Sexton, the senior. Perfect day. Singled in the first, walked in the second, walked in the third, and has been gloving me tender at third base. Just fantastic leather play all day at third base. So Sexton, of course, we've talked about him in great deal. He's going to continue his college baseball career at Yavapai College, a 3-year letterman. Getting his first hacks at Carter Boone today. Boone, 6'2", and dealing. Rocks and throws a fastball low for ball 1. All the seniors honored today, all the parents honored as well, with their liaison being appreciated. A lot of love here at Chandler High, and a special day here in April. This one popped up. Does it find a hole? Second baseman, shortstop, and once again, we talked about a lack of communication can be the breakdown of any strong relationship, and that right there, shortstop and second baseman did not communicate, and Brody Sexton stays perfect on the day with the base hit. Now 2 for 2 with 2 walks, and stepping in is Tate Scott. Scott walked in the first, doubled in the second, and bounced into a double play in the third. Of course, the Wolves would love to get some insurance against Carter Boone. Sexton, modest lead at first base. Tate Scott, 9 home runs on the season. Takes a fastball on the outside part of the plate, a laser for strike 1. Boone looking in, glancing over at Sexton at first base. 0-1 pitch. And this one hits Sexton in the foot, and Sexton will get the free pass. You got runners at first and second. Stepping in is Hutch. 3-run double in the first. Sac fly, RBI in the second. Bounced out to third in the fourth. The son of Paulo and Jennifer Hutchison. Paulo on the live stream for Seton Catholic, and of course at Chandler High. Jennifer works in the Seton Catholic athletic department. Good people all the way around, whether they're wearing red or blue, quality individuals. Hutch at the dish, runners at first and second with 1 out. Boone checking the rudder back at second, wind up and delivery. Hutch takes low for ball 1. And Hutch will continue his baseball career playing at Chandler Gilbert, much to the delight of the parents. Getting to see their son play college ball, and who knows what could happen from there. It's got some room to put some muscle on. 1-0 count. Boone. Hutch lays off inside for ball 2. Hutch with 4 RBIs on the day. Right fielder shaded over just a tad to right center. Hutch nails one down the line, 2 will score. Good speed on the base path. Sexton and Scott. Fastball taken on the outside part of the plate for the strike. And now a 2-1 count on Daniel Hutchison. 6'4", 190, the senior. Carter Boone checking his wristband for the proper signals from the dugout. These squads will meet again next week. 2-1 pitch coming up. Hutch at the dish, locked in. Smokes one down the left field line, and that's going to go to the wall. 1 run is in. Scott hustling around third. He's being waved in, and Scott will stand up, and Hutchison does it again. And the Wolves now lead 9-6. Daniel Hutchison, what a day he's having. A senior day and then some. 6 RBIs on the day. A 3-run double in the first. A sac fly in the second. And now a 2-run double here in the 6th. Daniel Hutchison, a day he'll remember. And all I have to say is, Dad, is son deserves a nice home-cooked meal or dinner out somewhere tonight, Dad. Oh. And by the way, I've just been informed, Daniel Hutchison just got a truck for his 18th or his graduation gift. So, look, they're squared up with their son completely. So, needless to say, 2 runs are in. And stepping in is Maddox Mead. Mead Cade in the first, popped to short in the second, and walked in the fourth. Carter Boone checking that wristband. So the Wolves extending that lead to 9-6. Fouls the first pitch off for strike one. Always a quality high school with an opportunity to make some noise. A sophomore on the year. And the young man, he can put the ball in play, hitting .327, 16 hits in 49 at bats. So the Basha Bears might have spoke too quickly, making this Sports Network. Paulo Hutchison live stream. Joe Pequeno, your fill-in announcer. I'm kind of like the Enterprise rent-a-car for the day, just charged up and ready to go. Bounced out to short in the fourth. Can't say enough about Aiden Shumaker. Gave up 4 in the first, 2 in the second, and he's been a rock. Just call him Plymouth. He's been so solid. I mean, if it was Thanksgiving, the Pilgrims would be serving up turkey right now. That's how solid Aiden Shumaker has been. Needs to say, wind up and delivery, strike on a beautiful curveball for strike one. Bears haven't touched the base pass since the second inning. Good throw and toss over. Good glove work. Camden Nygaard got the perfect hop. Daniel Hutchison, just a mountain of a man at first base with the bear-like paws, getting it out for the 6-3 putout. And quickly it's 2 up and 2 down as Carter Boone comes up a little gimpy. You hate to see that. The young man, he's also pitching, and he might have, never know, hit that base hard, might have pulled a hamstring, and, you know, prayers to his family right now. Could be just maybe cramping up a little bit, so applause, and the families and fan bases of both sides give him a little love. So stepping in is Max Madrid. Cade in the first, Reish on an error in the second, fly to center in the fourth. Aiden Shumaker 1 out away from going the distance. Shumaker skies a fastball, and this one's out of play. And surprisingly, as Vegas odds, it did not hit my car. And I'm almost certain my car would be hit at some point today, but Paulo Hutchison, the live stream, he gave me like the VIP parking. I even got a valet ticket. That's how good it was. This one scorched out of play on the left field line for strike two. So the VIP parking, I just was told, it comes with the danger zone of being hit. 0-2 pitch by Shumaker. Here it is. Shumaker overthrew on that pitch to Max Madrid for ball one. So Shumaker, after giving up 4 in the first, 2 in the second, has locked it down. 4 straight innings of 3 up, 3 down. And the curveball is a beauty, and that is going to do it. The throw down and the tag, and that ends the game. What an effort by Aiden Shumaker. Snaps the curveball, gets Max Madrid, and the Wolves on senior day pick up the victory 9-6. Let's break this one down. So Aiden Shumaker came out with a rocky first inning, gave up 4, gave up 2 in the second. Then he goes 5 great innings of 3 up and 3 down to pick up the victory. His 5th win of the season, now 5-1 on the year. The Wolves, can't say enough about them. They improved to 20-6, 2-5 in the ever so tough Premier League. And these two teams, well, they're going to meet again here very soon. How soon? Well, as early as next week. They'll meet. On the 25th at Basha. So let's do the first. Do a little math right here. Today is the 21st, 22nd, 23rd. They're going to play on Tuesday at Basha. And so Aiden Shumaker really does a job, and then the heroics at the plate for the Chandler Wolves. Can't say enough about Daniel Hutchison. A monster day, 6 RBIs, a 3-run double in the first, a sac fly RBI in the second, and then a 2-run double in the 7th. So a 2-for-3 day with 6 RBIs. And how about Brody Sexton as well, with 2 singles and 2 walks. A good day for Chandler at the plate, putting up 9 runs, getting their share of hits. Quality glove work by Brody Sexton at third base. Quality glove work by Daniel Hutchison at first. So the Wolves improved to 20-6, 1 and make that 2-5 in section play. They're back at it. They're at Kofa tomorrow at Yuma High School, so they're making a long trek. They'll probably leave early and be there. So we wish the Wolves a safe and steady trip on their way to Kofa tomorrow. And I appreciate you having me on the Chandler Sports Network. Always a pleasure to call a game in my part of the hood, living right here in Chandler. Paulo Hutchison on the live stream. For all the good people at Chandler High, I'm Joe Pokorney. We'll see you soon. Final. Wolves get it done on Senior Day. A merry, merry Senior Day, by the way. 9-6, the final.